And he's in the southern hemisphere, so he's probably doing pretty good. Of course, most of us in the northern hemisphere are under 5 feet of snow and ice, except for us in here in sunny northern California, where it's February 6th and 70-something outside. Just great. Just great. Welcome to the show. Really appreciate you being here. As I said, I am Scott Wilkinson, the home theater geek, and so these shows are going to all be about home theater, which is my favorite subject, one of them anyway. And if you have a question about home theater, certainly about the big game and what to do with your big screen TV that you just pulled home yesterday or today even, you can give us a call at 888-88-ASK-LEO. That's 888-827-5536. But before we do that, I want to ask you, have you got your big screen TV set up? Did you go out yesterday and buy one, bring it home and put it in your home theater? Are you having a big party? It's going to be a fun day for football fans, that's for sure. Just want to make a couple of points before we get started here about that. If you're in a big room, lots of lights, lots of people, lots of partying going on, you want that TV to be pretty bright. An LCD would generally work better under those conditions than a plasma. But as many of you have heard me say before, I generally prefer plasma, certainly for movies and certainly in a darkened room. So, maybe if you got that big LCD TV at Costco and you watch the game today, take it back tomorrow and get a plasma. Also, I just wanted to let you know a little bit about what I do, since when I'm on Leo's show regularly, and I'm very happy to be, but we don't talk a lot about the websites that I actually write for, that I spend most of my time on. So I wanted to give you just a little bit of background on those and invite you to, stop by, check it out, because I think we do a lot of very interesting things. UltimateAVMag.com is my primary website. It's where I'm the editor and primary contributor. And I like to think of it mostly as being for fun. I profile products with extreme performance, design, and or price. And these products are not for everyone, because not very many of us can afford them. I can't afford them typically. It's sort of like, I liken it to the shows on HGTV and Discovery about, the world's most expensive cars and homes and boats and stuff like that. It's really for the drool factor. It's really for fun. It's really just to get excited about what's possible, what's out there. So I do a lot of those kind of profiles, which I hope you find fun and interesting. I'm also really into education. I've been a teacher from everything from third grade up to university in mathematics and physics, computers, and so on. So I like to season my posts with as much education as I can. I'm particularly interested in future technologies and cutting-edge technologies. I'm just learning now, for example, about quantum dot illumination for LCD TVs. And I don't have too much to say about it yet because I don't know that much about it yet, but I'm working on it. And I'm going to be writing about it because it's way cool. And I'm also very interested in 3D. Now, Leo and I have a lot of discussions about 3D. He thinks it's a gimmick. He says, 3D, bah humbug. I don't. It does have its problems, of course, and its limitations, but I find it very, very interesting. So I tend to write a lot about that. I go to see as many 3D movies as I can. We have some 3D TVs and projectors in our studio now. So we're looking at 3D Blu-rays, which there are a few, and they're growing number. So we're looking at them and evaluating that whole thing. So I write a lot about that on UAV as well. One of the more interesting segments on our website is movie reviews, which are written by David Vaughn. He was my guest here in studio yesterday, and he